In this lesson, we're gonna talk about arithmetic sequence. We're also gonna do a lot of different examples. So I hope you guys can enjoy the video. So let's get started. Well, the first thing is before we go through those all type of examples and also the formula, the basic thing that I want you guys to understand is if it is arithmetic sequence, or the way we know that the sequence is arithmetic is by finding the d, or by finding the ratio, the difference. So the way you do it is by subtracting the first term from the second term. So if you guys see over here, when I subtract 1 from 3, I'm gonna get 2. And when I subtract 3 from 5, I'm still gonna get 2. And when I subtract 5 or this term from this term, or 5 from 7, I'm gonna get 2. So it means that this one is an arithmetic sequence since we got the common difference too. So this is how you know if the sequence is arithmetic or not. And a lot of people, they confuse it with the geometric sequence. And the thing with the geometric sequence is it's like this. So if we got this type of if we let's just say that 3, 9, 27, and extra. So when you subtract 9, when you subtract 3 from 9, you're gonna get 6. And when you subtract 27, when you subtract 9 from 27, you're gonna get 18. So as you guys can see, this does not match. So it means that this one is not arithmetic sequence, but it is a geometric sequence. And the reason for that is when you divide 9 by 3, you're gonna get 3. And when you divide 27 by 9, you're still gonna get 3. So the thing with the geometric sequence is it's all about dividing. You have to divide the you have to divide the second term with the first term. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about dividing when it comes to the geometric sequence. But when it comes to the arithmetic sequence, you have to subtract. So that's the difference between the geometric sequence and also the arithmetic sequence. So don't confuse those two things. Okay, so now let's go through those kind of like formulas and also examples. Let's do some type of examples. So the first thing and the basic thing is the formula. So as you guys can see over here, this is kind of like the basic formula. So an is always equal to a1 plus n minus 1 times by d. So, well, a1 is the first term. This is the first term. And this one will be my d, or my ratio, or my common difference. So this one will be the common difference. So this is the first term. This will be the first term. And this one will be my common difference. And when you count this n, we're just gonna see it when we do some examples. But the thing is, they're just gonna give you the value of a1, or they might not give you the value of a1, and then they want you to find the tens term. So if they say the tens term, it means that 10 is my n. So that's how it goes. But there's also some situation that they're not gonna give you the a1 value, or you have to find the value of a1. You also have to find the value of d. So there's some situation like that that you have to deal with in arithmetic sequence. So I made another video on that, how to deal with the type of question that you have to find d and also a1. But for this one, let's just do some type of examples. Let's practice arithmetic sequence. Let's apply these formulas. So when we count the first question, it says that if there is an arithmetic sequence with the first term 7 and also the common difference 3, then find the tens term. As I told you before, if they say find the tens term, it means that my n value will be what? It will be 10. So let's just let me write the formula. So my formula will be an is always equal to a1 plus the whole n minus 1 the whole times by d. So since I'm looking for 10, I'm just going to say that a10 is equal to, they've already given us the first value a1, so it will be 7 plus n minus 1. So n is 10. So when you subtract 1 from 10, you're going to get 9. So 9. 9 times by d. D means the common difference, so it will be 3. And then 18 will be what? It will be 7 plus 9 times by 3 is 27. So my last answer will be 27 plus 7, and it will be what? It will be 34. So 34 is my last answer, and this is it, and this is how you do it. It's just a simple process, just use this basic formula, and then, if they give you this A1 value and also the D value, this is so easy. The some tough the tough challenges if you don't have any A1 value and also the D value. So, I made a video on that, so you gotta check that video. So, but for this question, this is it. Now let's do some other type of question. Okay, so when we counter this question, it says that given an arithmetic sequence whose first two terms are -3 and 5. Well, this one seems a little bit tricky, but the thing is, it's so easy because we got the first term A1, so my A1 value is -3, and it says that the first two terms, so it means that the next term is 5. So to get D, I'm going to subtract 5 or this value from this one. So when you subtract 5 from -3, you're going to get 5 minus, so since you got two negatives, it will be positive. So 5 minus of -3, so this will be positive, and 5 plus 3, so it will be 8 then. So my D value, or D, will be 8. So let me erase this whole thing. So my D value will be 8 then. Now I can find the value of the fifth term. So the fifth term will be what? It will be A fifths equals to A1 is -3 and -3 plus. So this will be plus the whole n minus 1. N minus 1 means 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. And the whole times by D. D means what? D is this one. So D will be 8. So A5, then A5 will equal to what? -3 plus 8 times by 4. 8 times by 4 is 32. So my last value A5 will be what? -3 plus 32. It will be positive 29. So this will be my last answer. So as you guys can see, it is so easy. So for that reason, I want you guys to stop the video and try the second example. So, and see if you get the answer. So when you count the second question, it's just easy and same procedure. So I'm looking for eighth wheel now, so it will be eighth wheel. So eighth wheel is equals to A1 is -3, so -3 plus. So 12 minus 1 is what? Is 11. And 11, the whole times by uh, my D value is 8. So since my D value is 8, it will be 8. And then 8 12 will be what? It will be -3 plus 11 times by 8 is obviously, it will be 88. So -3 plus 88 will be what? It will be positive 85. So then this will be my last answer though. So it's just, as you guys can see, it is so easy. All you have to do is just, if you guys got the A1 value and also the D value, just substitute in a formula. So the formula is the basic thing. So, if you know the formula, means it's all about substitution. So now let's do a different type of example though. So now this one says that show that the sequence 2n minus 3 is arithmetic. Well, this one seems a little bit different than the previous questions. So what I have to do is just I have to show them if the sequence is arithmetic or not. So let me just substitute 1. So when I substitute 1, I'm going to get 2 times by 1 minus 3. So this will be -1. Let me substitute 2. So 2 times by 2 minus 3. So this will be 4. 4 minus 3 is y, positive 1. And 2 times by 3 minus 3. So 2 times by 3, 6. 6 minus 3 is positive 3. And 2 times by 4. And 2 times by 4 minus 3. 2 times by 4 is 8. And 8 minus 3 is 5. So now I think this is enough. So now I can't, now let's just try to figure out if this is an arithmetic sequence or not. So uh, as obviously as I told you before, you have to subtract if it is an arithmetic sequence or to know if it's arithmetic or not. So you have to subtract the first term from the next term or from the second term. So what this means is this was my first term, so this is negative 1, 1, 3, and 5. So when I subtract this negative 1 from 1, it will be what? So 1, this 1 or this second term minus -1, so this will be -1. So since we got two negatives, this will be positive, so 1 plus 2. So this will be not 2. So 1 plus 1, so this will be 2. So this is 2. So now I also have to, to be sure, let me just subtract 1 from 3. I also have to subtract this, or subtract the first term from the next term. So when you subtract 1 from 3, 3 minus 1 is also 2. And when you subtract 3 from 5, and then 5 minus 3 is also 2. So it means that this is an arithmetic sequence since we got the same common differences. So since we got the d, or the common different value. So this is all you have to do. So this is it, guys, and this is it for this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as I told you, I also got another video on this topic. There's kind of like some tough questions they're gonna give you some number or some value, and they want you to find the value of d, and they want you to find the value of a1, and they also want you to find some term. So there's some tough cases or some tough situations on this topic. So I got a video on that, how to find the value of d, how to find the value of a1. So I want you guys to check that video. But for this video, it's just to give you some sort of concept and understanding on arithmetic sequence. So for this video we're done. So thanks for watching and have a good day.